showing you a video on how not to get scammed in Fortnite Save the World. Now, the Fortnite Save the World community today, we see every day that how many scams that go on. And something needs to be done about it, like adding a trading box, or, I don't know, just taking trading out of the game once and for all is something Epic Games needs to do, but they haven't done it to this point, and who knows if they ever will. So that's just why I'm making a video on how to show you not to get scammed in Fortnite Save the World. So my first tip in being not to get scammed is always try to trade, I should say, on your home base, because trading on your home base isn't always going to work out for you, and sometimes you're going to have to leave your home base for other people's. Now, in the scenario that this does happen, always make sure that you have hosts and edits. Unless they have a legitimate reason why you can't have hosts or edits, always ask for hosts or edits. If they don't give it to you, that there's just no point in trading. Because if they give you edits, if you kick them from the game, you lose your gun, they lose their gun. There's really no point in not giving you hosts, because that would just give more security to the other person, and that person not being a scammer on their home base. And always have edits, because there's so many things people can do to trap you, and they can just walk in and take your gun. Like, for example, if we come down here and somebody has some people are tricky to see there's a trap here. I can still place stairs, and they'll say, oh, I can't build. And this is what people will do. They'll have you drop your gun in the back and then here, go up to the front, and they'll trap you with stairs. And that's what they're doing. They'll just run and take your gun. Or what they can do is always stay by your gun, because they could do this, they could build stairs, and I say, but you have edits, so you can edit through. But they could so very quickly go to your edits and take away your edits before you can have time to even edit the stairs. And also another reason why I save my gun is because if they do this, and your gun's in that corner, and they say, alright, just stand to the side. Now you have this whole area that's from a pyramid of stairs building here, or they could just use regular stairs. Or they could do like something like this and get you stuck up there, and by the time you can get back down, you'll be stuck. Or vice versa. So this is why you always want to have hosts or edits, but also be aware of how quick they are with taking away your edits themselves. And you always should be staying by your gun. So let's say I'm going to trade with somebody. They're over there. Oh yeah, up to 34 Thrasher. So it's right there. And say he's gonna give me, whatever happens, say he's gonna give me 2 planks for it. So now he's on that side, you're on this side. This one, of course, be closed off. And just stay, you want to always stay by your gun, because if he builds, there's nothing he can build to trap you from being this close to your gun. Unless you, like, he builds stairs and foolishly jump into it and it gets stuck up top. But there should always be a way that if he builds something, you're right here to get your gun. Okay, pick these up. So always make sure that you can pick up your gun no matter where you are. And it's just like, come to the front, come to the front. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll say, yeah, I'm editing it, and they'll have their map out, but they won't be editing it, and it'll be like this. So what you can check if you're standing back here before you go up there is see if you can hold edits on the wall. If you can hold edits on the wall, they're not editing it. Get my stuff there. Another thing you want to check for is I'll get to that in a second, but you want to check for being dropped down. A lot of people who don't have traps are most likely to be using a drop box. That's another reason we want edits. So you can check all the walls. You also want to check for bouncy house. What that is if somebody would like to craft, like, I don't know where it is, like a bounce pad, or one of the original bounce pads. I'll show you one. If somebody were to craft one of these, and they have a bouncy house set up, it wouldn't be in a 1x1. If they have a bouncy house set up, that you can say stand in the corner, stand by your gun, and they'll just bounce you out, and you won't have any chance. This is another thing you always want to check for. Make sure they're not going to do any bouncy house, so you have to check the ceilings. In this case, somebody before they went like this, they added this open, and they added these 2 open, and they had Ninja, and I didn't realize that they opened mine and jumped up like this. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, nothing, and he just ended it open like this. And before I had the gas trap here, he could just jump up and edit down and was able to take my stuff. That's why you always want to make sure they have traps and there's no way to get over and jump to get to your stuff. And that brings up my next case, where there's a new scam that recently just came out. It is there's a trap scam where somebody can jump through a trap, which I am unable to do at this moment because it's very hard to do. Or they can do something like this. So it looks like a normal trading box one by one, like little cool designs and stuff. It's like, oh, it's just cool designs, like, you know, make it look more fancy. And you go inside, but you forget to check the ceiling. So what these guys can do is, and it's happened to me before, they have ninjas. They're like, all right, yeah, come to the front. I'm holding edits on the wall, or maybe he is holding edits. And they'll double jump over and they'll easily take your gun. And that's another reason why I want to have host and edits, because now they can jump over and take your gun, but unless they drop the bad gun. But if, like, say, like see, I have 130 Gravediggers. That's a jacket or a Nocturno. I have these 130 Gravediggers. And all they have is 130 Gravediggers. If you have edits, and he runs over and takes your gun, it's like, oh, I guess he's just trading. You just run and take his gun. But a lot of the time, people who are using this are going to say, do you want host or edits? So that way, if you say, oh, I want edits, they'll just kick you from the game as soon as you drop your gun. That's something you always want to watch out for also. Now, another scenario which a lot of people know about already, but I've been scammed by it before when it first came out, before it was even posted on YouTube by any other person. It's the soccer goal scam. This is for anybody else who doesn't know about it. So let's say I dropped this 106 Heartbreaker. If the other person's on this side, they don't know how to do it. They're like, oh wow, I can't pick up your gun. They're like, and the other person will be like, yeah, you can't pick up guns to the soccer goal. It's really cool. And I'm like, oh, okay. So say this guy, I have the Heartbreaker on this side, as vice versa. The other person's like, oh wow, you just showed me a 130 Gravediggers. Would you do like a 106 for? A 106 Heartbreaker for? And they're on this side, like, oh yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, thank you for your gun, dude.
Oh, you're beautiful and deadly.
And now you're left behind on this side, questioning yourself, what just happened? How did he just take my gun? I couldn't take his. And that's a glitch where you can pick up things through the soccer goal. But don't be alarmed. A lot of people like to use this method to check power levels because you can't build and trap anybody on soccer field. So if somebody asks you saying, oh, let's check power levels at the soccer field, a lot of the times it's not going to be alarming. And they just want to check power levels for real. But it's when they're like, yeah, drop your gun on this side, is when the red flags start going off. And a lot of times you could check what they're doing, because if you drop on the low power level legendary weapon, and you can tell if they spam pickup or not. And another thing you have to watch out for, and it's happened to me a lot, go back to the 1x1. You have to watch out for people with dash, is why I picked dash, because if I picked the ninja to show the other thing, I wouldn't be able to show this. Alright, so say I'm here, and I'm like, oh, alright, let me drop my guns. So I drop these 130 Graves. I don't know how many that is. But you're on this side, and you drop your grave that you're trying to do like a loot trade. And I'm like, alright, let me hold edge while I drop, and you're like, oh, okay. But a lot of the times you can see the guys swipe across like this, or if they're right here and then they walk across. A lot of the times they're trying to open this up like this so they can do this.
Wish I could.
Well,
the stockpile grows.
What people will do is, I don't have it on right now, is they'll have auto pickup weapons on. Let's make sure that's on. We'll check it. Okay, it's on. Alright. That's gonna work that time because I have to do this. Alright, so now all the guns are there. And look how quick I did that. They can just, let me hold edits. Boom. Look how quick that was. That's what you gotta watch for, those quick little movements. Alright, that was a failed attempt. So let me stand right here.
Yeah.
Look how easy it is to get across and take your guns. And a lot of times, what they'll do is they'll like drop it in a certain spot, because they'll have landmarks on where to line it up. So they'll be like, drop your guns in the corner. It's okay. So that'll be a better opportunity for you. Alright, you're like, yeah, I'll drop my guns in the corner. They edit it back open.
Sorry.
And a lot of, normally that's not gonna happen, but boom, they'll get over on the first try into the corner. That's the, these ideas are very clever, and people are very smart how they scam people. So there's just so many things you have to watch out for. I got one more thing I have to show you. It's my big trading booth. I use for some of my scam videos where I do AFK while trading. So I got this big base here. Big trading box. So some people don't like one by one because of the dash. You can just dash and take your gun. So like, alright, yeah, drop a gun in the back. Alright, you drop a gun in the back. They drop their gun in the back. This could also be used for scam against scam. They drop theirs. Drop planks again. So they drop their planks. Now you're back here. A lot of times what people do is they go like this. Alright, yeah, I'm ready. If they have edits. And they'll run it, they'll go and take yours, and then they'll be able to quickly get back to theirs. That's not a scam you have to watch out for. But also, if you're on somebody else's home base and they have a base like this, always look up before you're walking in.
Bullets.
Now, I don't know if anybody realized, as I'm walking up to this, there's stairs here. You can see these planks. Stick it through. Right away, and there's also this door here. Right away, you can tell this is a drop off. As we go underneath here, look at all this. It's one giant empty space with these stairs. And a lot of people still fall for this that don't know how to protect themselves from getting scammed. So this is also scam against scam technique, but it could also just to scam people though too. It could be used just for scamming. So now we drop the guns again as an example. Just drop them real quick. This one. Drop another gun, it's fine. Alright, so we're doing this trade. But normally it's gonna be a bigger trade. I'm like, oh, alright, let's go. You can either edit them down if they're standing at the front.
Are you serious?
Close it back up, or I can do this to you. And now they're closing up, and now you're stuck down here. And there's no way in. There's no way. It's just impossible to get back up, get around. They might take away your edit, so you can't even do anything. And then you have to open this back up. Most of the time, you're gonna have to run your broom back all the way to the other side. You just got no chance in getting your gun. So that's another game we gotta watch out for.
Poke an eye in the storm.
That's another reason why I asked for hosted edits. As I was saying before, the drop box, like I was standing in the one by one, it could just fall right down. Another technique, this is another stonewood technique only, but it can also be used in different places. Alright, close that. There we go. Over here. This is probably my first trading base I've ever had. I don't use it anymore. People don't like to use it. I'm pretty sure the stairs in it now too. This was built by my friend. He has this little box, and like most of the time, people in the book and they're like, "Here, let me check the floor." Oh, look, see, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Now they're over there. Boom. Because I'm on the side of a hill. If this isn't here, this is a major drop box, and this is why you need edits.
What's a build?
And most of the time, you're not even gonna realize it because you walk into the home base, and it's all covered. You don't even see it because they have all these defenses around it. I have all these platforms. They're not gonna know what's happened. And they're just gonna be like, oh, look at all this, it looks fine. That side was fine, I don't need to check the other side, it'd be a waste of time. Well, a waste of time it wouldn't be, because it can be the matter of losing a 130 and not losing a 130. Like, it's crazy what people will do in this game. And a main reason why there's so many scammers in Fortnite today is because even though I posted to this scam videos, videos for views
I'd rather not die, thank you.
and subscribers and all that stuff. But for people, they're like, oh, don't scam, scamming's bad right before every video. But people that are new to Save the World, they're like, oh, that's a good way for me to get guns. I can take other people's guns. So for every one person that you can maybe get to quit scamming, 10 more people are going to start scamming. So it's a 10-to-1 ratio with Fortnite climbing and Battle Royale starting its descent. Not being as popular as it was. It's still popular, but not as popular as it was. People are switching over to Save the World. People are switching over to Save the World. They want to be good at the game like they were in Battle Royale. So like, how do I get weapons fast? A lot of the first videos that come up, you see scammer get scams. Now, why would YouTube bring that up if you're trying to get guns? Scammer get scams is not going to help you get guns. And all that's going to cause is that 10-to-1 ratio where people are going to start scamming. And this is why the Save the World community is what it is today, and why you have to watch out for scamming, and why these technique videos are very useful, whether you find it boring or not boring. This is what you need to know to prevent from being scammed, because I know so many people that have been scammed for their inventory, and just a loss of words. And a lot of the reasons, as you see the power level I am, maybe not. Well, I'm not the highest, I'm not uncanny, I'm not twine, but I have all these 130s, and the reason I have these 130s is because there's so many scammers to do scammer to scams for, and that's not a good thing. If this game was clean, I should have these. I should have only 82s, maybe 2 106s that I traded a couple 82s for. Like, look at all these 82s. My whole inventory is 130s. That's not normal at the power level that I'm at. And it's because so many scammers in this world today that you see a guy power level 2 comes out, it's like it's soccer goal, it's like, yo dude, look at these guns I got, and he's power level 2, and you're like, where's he get all these gravediggers from? And he's like, oh, my friend gave them to me. Yeah, what friend is gonna make that many gravediggers? I give them away for free at 130. And the duplication glitch was going around. There's just so many things. Like, it's not even worth trading
That's
for
my
max.
kind of deadly.
And it's just something needs to be done to fix this. There's been no Fortnite complaints, or Epic Games is like get complaints every day, and they're like, oh, we're trying the best we can. When not one thing since scamming has come out so many months ago, because it didn't ever happen when the game first came out. But how many months ago was it that scamming comes out and Fortnite hasn't changed one thing since? They've only added more things. Like this, the auto pickup scam just came out, where I could just run and take the guns. They invented double jump out of one and get into the other, get to the other side. They have it so that you can dash across. Well, dash is a pretty useful thing, but when dash is used for auto pickup weapons, or even Dragon Slash can even be used. By the time people can react to it, the game it just moves so fast that they don't have time to pick up their guns. So almost if you think about it, the real scammers in this game is Epic Games, because they're the ones who added all these scam techniques to the game. Soccer goal. Remove thousands of 130s from the game. Thousands from people that should have them. Because what happens is that people get because now Fortnite stopped banning people. But before they stopped banning people, people would get banned, and they get their account wiped, and they lose all their guns. And that's, I don't know how many 130s that have been removed from the game. And I got nothing else to say. I sorry this video was so long, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you didn't, well, leave a comment in the comment section saying that you want to see or want to be changed, or what are your thoughts on scamming right now at this point, and how it can be changed. But as always, I will see you in the next video.